Hello and welcome to today's video, everyone. So today we're going to be discussing P1H's newest comeback, which is Harmony Zero In. It's been about a month since its official release, so I have had a lot of time to listen to each song and create a concrete opinion about just everything in its entirety and the songs individually. While we are discussing everything, I will have my unboxing of the edition I purchased in the background. So if you don't want to hear my thoughts and opinions, just mute me. I won't be offended and just enjoy the unboxing. If you do want to hear my opinion, then just stay tuned. Okay, so here is the edition I purchased. I'm just showing you the front and back now as we begin the unboxing part. So as you can see, the format is a little bit different from their first trilogy of albums, so the Disharmony series. Not complaining though, like it looks like a literal novel, ribbon bookmark to boot. Very, very cool. We will be comparing this edition to the other three because I'm very lucky to own one version of all of their albums. But yeah, we'll be taking a look at size comparison, how it looks on the shelf, etc., near the end of this video. So yay! Yeah, so they're back. They're back. It's been about a month, but yeah, they're back with their fourth mini album, their second comeback of 2022, and this mini album does consist of 6 songs, all of which I enjoy. So their title song is extremely catchy, and I honestly think it's a perfect example of not every song has to be super complicated to be good. I don't know how to explain it. It's very catchy. It's repetitive, but in a really good way, if you get what I mean. So simple, quote unquote, simple isn't always a bad thing, and this just proves that it can be amazing. You can have it on repeat but not get bored of it. I'm not trained or educated with musical terminologies. I am just an enjoyer of music and K-pop. So if I say something, I'll try my best to describe it, but if you know the technical term, share your knowledge. Let me know in the comments. I'm always willing to learn. Also, isn't this book I love the photos. That's why I picked this edition. The outfits are amazing. They all look amazing. Right, anyway, try not to get distracted here. So yeah, this is kind of like a new series, a Harmony series. Their previous one consisted of 3 mini albums. So Disharmony Standout, then Breakout, and then Find Out. All of them are amazing. These guys are in my top 10 most listened to groups ever, and I've been listening hardcore for about a year and a half now, so I don't really listen to English speaking music these days. Can you blame me though? Anyway, nothing against English speaking music. Right, so the songs on here, Doom to Doom, Black Hole, Yes Man, Swagger, Mirror Mirror, and Different Song for Me are all amazing. I do find, due to personal preference, I don't listen to Yes Man or Different Song for Me as much as the other 4. Not because they're bad, it's literally just down to personal preference. Most of the time I don't really listen to slower songs unless I'm completely in the mood for it or just relaxing. And then I just prefer the other 4 songs to Yes Man. Again, nothing wrong with it, just literally personal preference. Compared to the other albums, is this one my favorite of their 4? No, I can say that with confidence. And again, I'm not saying any of it's bad. Obviously, I bought it, but with the 4 that they have, Standout, Breakout, Find Out, and now Zero In, I still think my favorite is their debut, the Disharmony Standout. Just those songs never get old. I never skip. It's just my absolute favorite. Also, the photo cards. Weren't they cute? We're just finally in the section where I'm showing the little goodies that come with the photo book. Right, so anyway, Standout is my absolute favorite. of the 4 albums that they have released. Yeah. And now these things are really cool. In this one, I have Theo, as you can see. The other 3 that I have, I haven't doubled up yet. I have one of each member so far. I've been extremely lucky. I will be showing that in a moment as well. So basically, to wrap up, this album is absolutely worth listening to. These guys are definitely worth watching. They've been doing amazing so far since debut, and I can't wait to see what else they come out with. So yeah, here's finally the comparison. So that is this Harmony Find Out, which is their previous release. I think it came out in January. Yeah, January of this year. So it's more like a box style with a soft cover photo book that you can just kind of flick through. Very cool. I do like this format as well. It's just really nice looking. It's kind of like opening a present because it's in a box. But what's really nice about this is that when you pile it up, so here's the first 3. But when you line them all up, they are the same size. So even though it's a new format, this is like a novel and the other one are in boxes, like look, precisely the same size, same height, not the same thickness 100%, but come on, close enough. So I really enjoy this because it still looks good on the shelf, like for aesthetic reasons. So here's a still photo. So when on the shelf, see how it's still, it pleases my OCD. Not everyone cares, and that's perfectly fine. It's not the end all be all if a group decides to completely change the size and formatting of their album. It's fine. However, when it's like this, it really does please the eye. It does please my OCD. And I just thought it was an interesting thing to point out. Yeah. So, like I said, overall, amazing album. I love the aesthetic. I love how they've changed the format for their new series while still keeping it the same proportions as their previous albums. And I think moving along here, so yes, we have the goodies all laid out. So it's in columns. So the first album had the little tag thing, photocard, and then the 3D photocard, I guess you could call it. So it stayed consistent with the first 3. And then the main difference with Zero In is we have an extra photo card, which is always appreciated. And then we have a member photo on the little tag thing, whereas we didn't before, which is super cool. So they are adding a little bit more for us to enjoy, which is always nice. But yeah, I just thought it'd be super nice to just compare all of it. With it also came with this. So this is kind of like, as you saw earlier, there's like little perforations, so you can carefully rip it apart, and they're like mini photo cards. So you get one of each member in case maybe you didn't get your bias with the main photo card. So I thought that was a super cute touch as well. I don't really mind. I'm not one of those people that are like heartbroken if I don't get my bias on photo cards, because the groups that I spend money on purchasing physical albums, I love all the members. So yes, I have biases, but I'm happy with any photo card that I get. And you know what? If you are hardcore into getting your biases photo card, that's fine. It comes down to personal preference again. So that's why I think this is super cute addition. Yeah. Right, so for this part, I'm just going to say a few words about each song individually. So for Doom to Doom, it's just one of those songs where, like I already mentioned, it's super catchy. It puts you in a good mood. It's just that kind of song, and I love it to bits. Black Hole is definitely like noisy boy group. Absolutely, and that's why I adore it so much. It's very loud. I think some people may find it a little jarring on first listen, but yeah, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Yes Man is kind of like, it's not overly hyper. It's still upbeat, but kind of smooth. I'm trying my best to describe it here. It's one of those feel-good songs, and very groovy, very catchy, and it's definitely their style, so it fits in with the whole album, even if it's not the song I listen to the most. I still really like it. Still really like it. With swagger, as you can imagine, it's swaggy. It's great. That's why I love it. I love it when it's like very swaggy or there's a lot of attitude to it, and it's just this whole album. I mean, other than Different Song for Me, which is a slower song, it just puts you in a good mood. That's kind of how I can categorize it all. With Mirror Mirror, oh my goodness, how they sing it, like how they say Mirror Mirror in the song, just go listen to it. Oh, I loved it so much, just how they sang it, how they hit the notes. I just, high fives all around. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I think that is my favorite song on the whole album. That's probably the one I listen to the most, yeah. Different song for me, they're slower songs. Even if I don't listen to them the most, I still super appreciate them. I don't want them like taken off the album or don't think they're good at slower songs because a lot of them can be emotional as well, and it just hits you where it hurts. So yes, I still love it. I still appreciate it. It's very beautiful, even if it's not my most listened to song. So that kind of wraps up my thoughts on each song individually. I'm really sorry for lack of technical terminology, but hopefully you can forgive me for that and kind of understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, share your thoughts down below. Which one is your favorite song off this album? Hey, in conclusion, go listen to their music. Go check them out. If you find it's not your thing at the end of the day, that's fine. At least you tried. If you watch this because you're already a fan, hi. I hope you enjoyed my video and me chatting about their newest comeback. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you are all doing well. I will catch you in the next video. Peace out.